What's up, America? Good afternoon, and welcome to the Hood Point, where we have real people, real thoughts, real conversations. I'm your host today, Mr. E. Rumble. I got Miss Audrey over here on my right.
Hello, hello.
And I have Mr. Sean C. He's going to slide into the camera as we speak right now. Yep. What's happening, brother?
Hey, what's up?
And with us today, we're going to have fun today. I have to the left of me my big brother from another mother, Mr. Delvis Valentine, back on the show with us today.
Yes.
Welcome.
Thank you. Dark man, light skin version. How everybody doing?
All right now.
Oh, real good.
Oh, man.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, man.
You started this all off.
Right. Back to the beginning again.
Turn up on.
On the other side, it's a power button. The on. Press on.
Oh, that's Max, man. Okay.
Chia.
Can you hear us now, brother?
Can you hear me now?
There we go.
Good.
You all good?
Sorry about that, little technical difficulties. But welcome. How's everybody doing today?
Oh, can't complain.
Oh, the temperature over 32.
I was just about to say that. It's not freezing today.
Right.
Right.
I'm loving this weather.
Yeah, I don't have to wear a hat. I can let my baldness just ride today.
Yeah, I still keep mine on. When I get in the car, though, I snatch it off. But I'm with you on that. Well, how was everybody's week this past week?
Mine was wonderful. Can't complain.
Can't complain.
Worked, taking my master classes. About to finish up this little class that I'm taking right now. Next week will be our last week of this class, and then we'll start our next class in February. Well, in 2 weeks.
Got you.
That's what's up.
And then working on my other business.
Oh, that's
Educator
look
sister.
at you.
Right.
Keep
right.
hope alive. Right on.
That's
I'm trying
right.
to.
Remember I tell people when
I'm
you
trying to
grow up.
sell hope, but people don't even, some of us don't like hope.
Please, we need more hope. More news at 11. We need more hope.
Oh man. Well,
sure.
I know I've had a good week leading up into today.
Yeah, because today is a special day.
Yeah.
Brother E.
Yeah,
I was
it's a
gonna jump
special
on
day.
that. Yeah.
If I check my calendar,
Let's jump on it. Yeah.
if I check my calendar, and I'm pretty good at checking my calendar, I think today is your birthday, young man.
Yes, it is.
I must
yes, it
concur.
is.
I love you and happy birthday,
I
man.
love you too, brother. Thank you.
Well, how young are you?
You
I
reached
have
the
no
plateau, right?
I have no shame of saying what my age is. Yes, I did meet the plateau. I'm finally the big 4-0 today. Yeah,
Congratulations,
Congrats.
my man.
yeah. I'm
I'm a couple
happy.
weeks behind you.
Okay.
It's
I got about
Yeah.
a decade to go.
I'll be right behind you in 3 days.
Yeah, I saw that today.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah.
I've been long past 40, so heck, I've been long past 50 now. So I just look good to be old as I am.
Hey, that's a blessing in
That's a
itself.
blessing
my man.
itself.
Blessing in itself.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I'm very happy, man. There's a lot of young men in this world today that have not seen or will not see the age of 40 in their lifetime because of the
Let alone
choices they've
30.
made or making in their lives. So it is a blessing. I thank God every day for continuing to bless me in a mighty way to see another day. So
Yes.
Yes.
I'm happy today.
And we're thankful to have you, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you. I appreciate
For
it.
real,
So
man.
what kind of plans do you have for your birthday?
Well, we're gonna have a little something tonight. We're gonna have a little party tonight at my house. Few friends and family over. We're gonna have a good time. So you ain't gonna do nothing. You wanna come out to my house, Delvis, Audrey. We're gonna have a little fun. So
You know I know your family can cook, so
you know that.
you know I know this, so
Now wait a minute. Now, not like your family can't cook either. Now,
yeah, everybody but me.
really?
Oh yeah, everybody can cook. My brothers, my mom, my dad, everybody. When it's a barbecue, I'm the only one that has the go get the ice, go get the charcoal, start the fire. Your work is done.
Move.
Can I grill the Franks? No.
No.
Can I grill the ham? They won't let me boil a Frank. And I play stupid and go, right, I can't boil a Frank. Because all of them are so, like, everybody's an A cook.
Right,
And I'm
right.
like a C plus cook. So why would I embarrass myself?
I
And you
understand.
thinking you put work in the kitchen? Yeah, this is good. Why don't you taste this? And they be like kind, going, yeah, it's okay. And anytime somebody that loves you say it's okay, that means it's terrible.
Yeah, that's right. That is so true. Oh man. Yeah. So yeah, definitely, man. My house, it starts at 7:00, but you know how colored people are. How we do.
BPT.
It's until I tell people they got to go home. So
Yeah, like they ain't got nowhere to go. They ain't got to go to church tomorrow.
Right.
Do they?
Do they?
Right.
Yeah, but that's about it, man. What else is going on, man? We
I mean, you've had an interesting. You've had the sorry Grammys,
Oh yeah, we can go down the line.
Right.
man.
and then when you think things can't get worse, then you had the Cleveland Cavaliers quitting on the coach.
Sure.
See, that's where I was gonna start at.
Right.
Like,
Then you think it can't get worse. Then the Browns hired about 8 coaches, no brothers.
None.
Right.
Not a one.
okay, so
I don't know.
We got some topics to talk about today, brother.
I mean, it has gotten
at the beginning,
You
though.
can't say it's going to get worse because it has gotten. Because I'm telling you about the Grammys. I mean, a lot of people are heated about the Grammys, man.
where are they heated about?
Oh,
Man, where can we start?
I don't
man?
even watch the stuff no more.
Where
I mean,
can we
I'm
start?
lying.
Ridiculous.
Inform me, I missed it. I missed it.
I got mad and I didn't even watch it. I know.
Me either. That's
now,
why
I have the last rap album I bought. I'm gonna date myself. Was Mystical.
Shake it fast.
Danger.
What?
Danger. I have not bought. So I am dated when it comes to, but at least I know. Like I told you, I listen to maybe 30 minutes of rap music a year now.
Okay.
Because it's just babble and it no beat, no soul, no nothing.
Right, no feeling at all.
Right. But I listen to this guy, Kendrick Lamar. I say that the ciphers and the beats that we had in the late 70s, early 80s that were coming out of New York and the few that were coming on the West Coast, he could go bar for bar with any of them. He's a bad man.
Right.
Who in the, what you do say, who in the blue hell
blue
is a
hell.
Macklemore and a Ryan Lewis?
Oh, that's the controversy. Oh, I can break it down for you. I
Okay.
mean, media has changed. That's the whole thing. Like, it's not just record sales now. They're factoring in YouTube. They're factoring in, you know, all the downloads and everything. And that dude just gets crazy downloads. Like, he was an internet sensation. And that's what everybody got to look out for now. You know, you're going to get a lot of Macklemores and odd people winning these awards now because that's the way it's set up. Like I said, it's not record sales. Like, your favorite rapper is never going to win another award. Like you said, Kendrick Lamar, lyrically, the dude is nice. I mean,
Yes,
his project was nice.
Right, it really was. It really
But
was.
it's never going to be on the same level as a Macklemore, unfortunately. You know,
So-
for us purists, I'll say.
So are you saying that because of technology, it watered down the music industry? I'm just asking.
yeah, it gives everybody a shot. I won't say it
everybody's
waters down. It gives-
everybody thinks they can do. They're the best at that job, and they're not.
Okay.
I mean, also, you can't eliminate the skin color, too.
Yeah,
You cannot eliminate the skin color because, I mean, these people gloated because Eminem was the alleged best rapper for years. And we all know, no. I mean, how many times you could talk about you hate your mommy, you hate your ex-wife, blah, 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 and talk silly.
right.
You know, if a brother would have came with them lyrics, he'd have got Suge Knight.
Yeah,
been investigated.
Yeah, he's been investigated.
He'd have got Suge Knight.
Reverend Al Sharpton would have been
Gotti.
on the case promoting
Yeah.
someone, so don't buy the music.
Exactly. So I mean, I think that's a lot of it, and even he was apologetic in getting the Grammy, but you have people, Jay-Z, who, from what I heard, and you all probably know more about this than me. In fact, definitely you know. They said he kind of melded in on this last album, but it's so like crazy. So how did he beat out Jay-Z even for a Grammy? You know, and nobody really knows, just the handful of people that probably have no job, living in mom's basement. All they have to do is download his song 100 times a day. Other than those that small group of people, this guy had beat out some heavyweights.
Yeah.
Was it justified or unjustified?
I'm telling you, it was YouTube views. People sleep on how much of a factor the YouTube is right now.
Right, and myself.
Oh, go ahead.
No,
I was
I'm
just gonna
sorry.
say, and other thing I was gonna say is downloads, digital downloads. People don't realize how many people in the hood don't have internet. You know what I mean?
Right.
And a lot of kids and the pocket of fan base that he's grasped is like alternative, like truly alternative. So it gives him a lot more fans than the average rapper, so to speak. You know.
Right.
I mean, that's what a grunge scene, because, with Kurt Cobain and the Nirvana, I mean, and I give those guys credit because what they did was pretty much create a whole different industry within the industry because no one knew what grunge was until they heard Kurt Cobain and his group. Unfortunately, just like a lot of the fellow Seattle guy, Jimi Hendrix killed himself.
Yeah.
This guy killed himself as well in his early or mid 20s. But Seattle was known for that grunge movement, and that guy's music sounds more grunge or alternative than it does hip hop.
Yeah.
And it's almost like it's pop music
Oh, definitely.
rather than it's
Right,
hip hop
right.
music. And it's like, I hate to use a thief's line because I hate Robin Thicke. I tell him it was mama I hate him. I tell him to his big head daddy.
So you
I
saying
hate
that
him.
you think it's a
It's
Murphy
blurred
something?
lines. It's blurred lines between the music. The lines are blurred, and we need to redefine these lines. Because these blurred lines are just creating havoc and chaos.
The blood
hate the thief.
line.
Well,
Let's say that.
how you?
Did I say I hate the thief?
Yeah, you said that about a couple of times now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, and the sexual alternativeness that he, the unbiased that he shows, got him a lot more fans too. That's
Yeah. The people that
It's just
have
crazy.
have the opportunity to vote on those cards they're so out of touch with the different genres of music. It's like, oh, that's what my grandson be playing every time they come over to my house. That Mackler Lewis or Ryan Moore, whatever the boy's name. The boy that be wearing the cheap coats. He talk about the Goodwill. Yeah, that guy.
right.
And so, I'm going to vote for him. I know who that is. Who is this? Kendrick Lamar? No.
And then another thing, and I wanted to address this with you, about the Queen Latifah. All of a sudden, she went from Queen Latifah to Reverend Latifah.
Did you see that?
Officiating these marriages. A lot of them were same-sex and stuff. And I just wanted to say, Queen Latifah, was she ever in the closet?
No.
That closet doesn't have any doors. Or were you surprised when you saw that? Or heard about it?
Surprised in a sense, yeah, because I want to know what theology school she went to.
There we go.
They ran her through a little.
So-
The flavor unit.
Nah, they had a little guy ordained her or whatever. I don't know the word.
What for the day?
That still don't answer the question about what school, where she get her teaching from.
What did she
Not-
get her teaching
like,
from?
She just got a
I mean,
pass to get.
She Googled it.
She wasn't exactly
Or
a
did she
pastor.
go?
She was like a
no,
ref.
no pun intended. I,
A ref?
No,
Yeah,
no
she
pun
like
intended. I love
refereed
Queen
it, officiated
Latifah,
it.
but I just wanted to know where her credentials came from in order for her to be able to marry people, whether they're man, woman, man, whatever. I still want to know where she get her theology teachings from, and if she's certified.
No, that's what I was saying. That before they had the ceremony, I saw that on the news. They had
So
her.
would she get
had
a
some guy.
crash course to be ordained minister?
She Googled it.
Pretty much. No, it
or
was
she
her and
went,
the guy.
or she
It was
just
about
took
the
some
fourth.
classes.
If y'all
Once she
wanna know,
pulled up the Google list, it was about the
her and
fourth
the guy,
one down
and
on
the guy
Google.
like gave her the
Gave her
official,
all the
like,
answers
It was
and took
almost
the
like an
test from her?
oath. Like she took a little oath.
They going to hell.
Oh, wow.
All of them.
They going to hell.
All of them.
There is no way that you can do that unless, well, there's always a way to do things nowadays. But I just think that's just out of protocol because if that's the case, then anybody that has money can do that and say that they're
you could go online and be a reverend.
I understand that online.
She Googled it.
That's
She did
right.
it on TV.
You could go online and be a
They
reverend.
had video cams of each other.
I'd rather take those millions of sins that I did
Man.
over my life than to do something like that because
Because I'm
I'm
taking on
with you on
somebody
that.
else's sins too. Oh, no,
Right.
I'm cool.
And you
I
want
got
me-
enough to pay for on my own.
Yes, you so
I'm
right.
not trying to add nobody else's mess on my stuff.
You know, that's right. I'm just giving you guys the facts. I mean, you know, cliche.
I appreciate
y'all
it.
preaching to the choir.
Fact,
I
fact is, I know protocol,
It
and
was
that is
weird.
not protocol.
I saw that the other
think the timing, I think the place, I think everything was a little messed up. If they'd have did it at a different place, hey, I would
Right.
nothing. But they did it at the Grammys. It was like, oh, we're in your face. Take this.
Well, they've been in your face.
Right.
They've been in your face. You just didn't know it unless you, like you said, paid attention between them blurred lines because it's there. It was always there. But
Oh, yeah.
but now
Yeah,
they're
no
more
doubt.
bold about it because they can tell you it ain't nothing too much you can do about it. You can either turn the TV off or radio off or just keep it moving and act like nothing.
Yeah, I
ever
mean, to
changed.
each his own. I mean, but like I said, I don't think that's fair to like a lot of factions of people that, you know, that's
I
not
just
cool.
think it's a bad name for all officiating ministers.
I think it's bad. I think they should cancel the Grammys. It was just a travesty this year. I mean, how many people in the group Daft Punk? Like 67?
There's something like that.
No,
man.
it's only two of them boys.
Man, well, who was all the other people that they had on stage?
That's just how they do it. They do it big.
It remind me of they say we're inducting Funkadelic, and like 32 people come, and they, yeah, I smoked a joint with George. I'm in the group. You know? And I thought Daft Punk was 2 people. I swear, it was
Man,
a bunch
it
of
was a
like,
bunch of people. Like, who?
Was it? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
only 2 of them, though. I didn't
Yeah,
see
it is. It's only two dudes.
of them.
and you know your boy Pharrell looked like Little Richard dressed up as a cowboy. And
What was what was the little bear? The
They
little
had the
bear
Smokey
with
the Bear hat
no
jumping off.
Smokey.
Y'all didn't like that hat? Man, I like that. I rock.
You know, when I first saw it, I'm like, man, what is this fool got on his head? But then after a while, I seen it, I was like, yeah, that's kind of different. I wouldn't wear it. but
Kinda.
it-
That's
yeah.
like saying King Kong was kind of a monkey.
It was just a little oversized. That's all.
My brother wears something like that, and my brother is
Yeah.
bigger than me. I'm woo. First, I'm gonna ask him who in the hell left the gate open, and then after that, I'm gonna drop kick him like Jimmy Snook or somebody. Man, no, you don't do that.
Snooker.
Oh man, yeah,
You
Funk
went back
sign.
to the days.
yeah. I couldn't. I watched it. I recorded it. I watched it, and I deleted it. Just simple as
And
that.
then they come out there. I guess you want to make your freaky statement. Coming out there in some moon men, some astronaut gear. You know they was sweating.
Yeah, those lights
Oh,
are no
man.
joke.
They was sweating like them Egyptians building the pyramids.
Right.
You know you had to be sweating. You got a doggone spacesuit and you standing up there trying to be all like this and that. That was silly. Certain things are creativity and some things are just out and out, flat
Right.
out silly. That was silly.
That was.
And that was my Grammy report. On a scale from 1
I
to
like
10,
those
I got
guys.
a bomb
They're
point to get 1.
There you go. Right.
Oh my goodness! But yeah, I'm glad you guys gave me the rundown because I really didn't see it, and you know,
Man, it
only
was-
thing I heard about was the Jay-Z Beyonce.
Yeah.
Now,
Like saying that
now
in the
we
marriage.
not gonna go there either. Cause
You can, because,
well, I really want to.
yeah,
but-
They're married.
My thing is, how in the hell are you gonna get mad at a married couple for doing something like that in public? Now, wait a minute. Now, either you are gonna celebrate the marriage because they married and they can do that, or what's the problem? Because we got an issue here.
only thing I can say, I bet you he wouldn't have worn no thong on TV.
Thank goodness. Thank
Well,
goodness.
maybe he wear them behind closed doors.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Oh,
she was ass
no.
out in front of the world. That's something. Even if it was my wife,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which the odds are
Right.
I would never get married because of my illustrious past. Nonetheless, and it's been quite colorful. My wife ain't gonna be ass out outside of the doors of the house.
Yeah.
Right,
that
right.
Even if we went on a cruise or swimming in the lake, she gonna have to wear the big girl panties on the bottom of the bikini. I mean, no.
So
she was
Okay.
ass
So
out.
Halle
you
Berry
right
and
about
Monsters
that.
Ball would have been off the table there. But yeah,
That's a little over the top. I'm not gonna
And that's all
lie.
I'm
It's
saying
a
with
little
that.
over the
yeah,
top.
it was a lot of exposure. Hey,
And she country. She don't know no better.
No, she's in Houston,
they making money.
Houston, Texas.
Land a little flip and let you know about you.
Right. Oh man. I have some questions about that performance. I mean, it is what it is, but I mean, my wife is not going to be on the world turn up. I've been drinking. No, you haven't. No, you haven't been drinking nowhere. You go sit down. At least not with that on you.
Exactly. That was my whole point. Yeah, you can do whatever, kiss, do whatever. I understand that. But to me, as a man, to have your wife ass out,
right,
in public, if you will, on front of national TV, probably half the people that turned off. I mean, they probably saw the beginning of the Grammy and turned it off because Beyonce is a bit too much because you're tired of seeing her.
Yeah,
even though she fine, I'm tired of seeing her.
Yeah.
But to show her ass out and you are her husband, I got a problem with that as a man. Because, yeah, she gonna do it because she going along with the program, but that's your wife, dog. What are you supposed to do? Protect. That's one of the first vows you take. How is that protected in the whole world seeing your wife ass?
Yeah.
What are you protecting?
Nothing.
Her assets?
Assets.
Man, come on, man. Who really left the gate open? I might not be back on after this.
No, brother. No.
It don't work like that
But
around
some
here.
things just have to be said, and the mainstream media ain't gonna tell it like the way it is, because I'm the original straight with no chaser dude.
Yes,
I've been
sir.
saying it for years, and I gotta tell it like it is. Jay-Z need to be checked, and a lot of people getting. Now this is the funny thing. This is what I want to ask y'all about Jay-Z. Now, granted, he ain't got 3 records that I know of. I mean, I might can name 2 Jay-Z records. He's just, I guess, a great performer. But a lot of people talk about the Illuminati and all the people that are doing this diamond sign and all the people doing the thing with the eye. That means that they are devil worshipers. What do y'all think about that?
Y'all go ahead, talk.
No comment.
I'll speak. Like I said, I've been in music for a long time. I met a lot of people. I've seen a lot of people rise and go through. I don't buy it at all. I think it's all, it's all like I don't know, like propaganda. Like this makes, we got a secret society of people out here. Nah, it's like they have some questionable practices once you
More than a few. That's where the line ain't so blurred.
Right. I will say that. Like
more than a few.
It's not, the Illuminati or whatever, but like I say, once you get to a certain level, though, the lines get blurred. So very much so. I mean, especially morals. You got to make a lot of moral choices once you rise. And well, I don't know how it is like today, because with media, social media and whatnot, people don't have to rely so much on the record companies.
You just put under more pressure than like it was in the past. That's all.
Yeah, but you had to go through people to get to the top, like 15, 20 years ago. See, now I don't know how.
Now it's streamlined because all you have to do is just show a body of work.
You could do a Macklemore and them and just put it out there, and you might catch fire.
All I have to say is to each his own. Each his own. You do what you want to do, how you want to live your life, and if that's how you want to go, that's your choice, not mine.
The Lord is my light and my salvation.
Thank
Whom
you.
shall I fear?
Amen.
The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid?
See, they ain't gonna talk about this on the regular show, because I tell people will sell their soul. Now, one thing I'll say, people will sell their soul for the devil and the dollar.
Well,
And if you
do
think
that,
the people won't, think about Beyonce when she was a young woman, when it was still Destiny's Child. What was one of their biggest hits? Bootylicious. Her mom and daddy were pimping her out at an early age.
oh yeah, it's all about
And what was
the
she
dough.
doing in the Bootylicious video?
Trying to get her bills paid. Bills.
People are down for whatever. I mean, that everyone has their own choice. I know, like I said, I'd rather live with the crazy stuff I've done and I'm doing than to do some stuff like that. And people say about the Illuminati, I mean, I don't know if it's as deep as people say, but I do know that some people are selling their souls to make, like you said,
that's
$1.
for sure.
And we see evidence
$1
of
and
it.
power.
Because it's always the people that are the least talented. Kanye West you look at Kanye West. dude think that he's the greatest thing since forever.
Yes, he does.
It's all affiliation, though. You got to look at anybody that's ever blown up. They're piggybacking off of somebody else.
With somebody.
Like say Kanye is a perfect example. If Jay-Z wasn't Jay-Z, Kanye wouldn't be Kanye.
And dude called himself Hova. I mean,
right. Like say that's like I say, but he
like I said,
one of
that
them
ain't no
dudes,
blurred line. You dude, you think you got.
But he's one of those guys that he uses stuff that he hears in his favor. Like however you look at it, I mean that's genius. If he feels that way, it made him a lot of money. If he doesn't feel that way, it made him a lot of money.
Yeah.
And that's all you know. Like I said, I don't think it's right for him to call it stuff. Like I said,
really
out there, I said that ain't cool or nothing, you know. But hey,
Yeah.
But it made him a lot of money. Like you saying, throwing up the symbol, like say Diamond Dallas Page was throwing that up in wrestling way back in the day.
Yeah, but his was for a move.
Right. Bang.
Yeah, they felt the bang.
Diamond cutter, baby.
Diamond cutter.
I did like the diamond cutter, bro. It was nice.
Yes.
We saw that every Saturday morning.
Right. Man, did you see the WWE got their own little channel now coming out? I think in about 20 days, they got their own little, I guess it's a TV station, and you can watch it on your laptops, your computers, and everything for $9.99 a month.
Man, please.
What?
Yeah, $9.99 a month.
You better go on YouTube and download all the stuff you want to see from
They're going to
wrestling.
start taking all the stuff off. Watch. It's just like with Prince. If you all remember, you used to see a lot of Prince stuff on YouTube, and they took all of Prince's stuff off of YouTube because he was like, it's my property. I think you're going to see that with the WWE because, like you said, you can go see that stuff for free. And so people say, oh, no, we're going to eliminate that. So everybody that's uploaded anything from the WWE, you're going to see a lot of that stuff slowly but surely. And then not only the WWE, but they bought other wrestling organizations throughout the country. So you're going to see all of that stuff eliminated. But, man, that's an oversaturation of a phony product.
Yeah, that's.
But there's a
Male
huge
soap
market
operas.
out there. But, I mean, I agree with
huge market
you.
of suckers.
I agree with you, man. I mean, when I was a kid, it was fun and entertaining.
It
but
was
it's like,
fun and
man,
real
come
back
on.
then.
It was real.
It was real back
It was
then.
real back
You
then.
knew when you got hit with a garbage can, you know you was gonna be bleeding some kind of way back then. This little stuff that they got now ain't nothing but watered down commercial pimping.
And then they having problems because, they came to Cleveland.
I can't believe she said it was real.
Right. Yeah. It was real.
They came to Cleveland, and one of the leading wrestlers quit.
Who?
CM Punk.
Get out of here.
Yeah, that's why you didn't see him.
Wow.
He
Didn't
quit.
see him.
He quit before the telecast, so they had to do a lot of that stuff scrambled on the fly. I had media credentials for the Raw. It was too cold. It was raw cold. I wasn't leaving my house, man, unless it was a family emergency. That includes something would happen to you because you family. Man, it was too cold. Monday night.
Yeah, Monday night was ridiculous. This show,
Monday night, I knew I wasn't going to work Tuesday morning.
Me too.
I punked out.
too.
That's the first time the weather ever punked me out. They were like, oh, it's going to be cold, record cold. I said, shoot. Then it wasn't that bad, but still, I was punked out. But I do know that Monday night, it was below zero.
Yeah. I got off Monday night at 12:30. I went out to my car, tried to warm it up. It was
about an
negative 14 when I got in that car.
See?
Negative 14.
And you think I was going to go to Raw is War? Raw is can kiss my behind.
It was too raw
Too raw.
outside. Uh-oh.
We hear the music.
Well, gotta go pay
Break
the bills.
time.
Yes, it is.
Yo,
Great
this
time.
is the Hood Point. It's been a great show thus far.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Like I say, it's the Hood Point on the MSC Radio Network.
Oh, great. Not another Farmville request. Check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/morningshowcentral. Denying one Farmville request at a time.
I
I know. Oh my God, I know what we're gonna do. Oh, it's so delicious, I can almost taste it. If you're looking for the best sub shop in town, look no further. Hanini Subs, located at 7310 Lorraine Avenue, is the place for you. Stop in for a cold cut sub, cheeseburger and fries, wingdings and fries, and so much more. I can almost taste it. Hanini Subs at 7310 Lorraine Avenue is open 24 hours a day. Check them out on Facebook, facebook.com/burrito crazy. And if you mention MSC Radio Network, you'll get $1 off your meal. It's all good at Hanini Subs. So damn good. Yo, it's Woody. Now, I know a thing or two about women, and I want to help all the ladies out there take care of their men. Happy Endings Orgasmically Organic Massage Oil. Yeah, I said orgasmically organic, made right here in Cleveland. Now, no other product delivers this level of purity and performance. It's guaranteed to improve your overall experience and keeps that sensitive skin soft and smooth. Guys, don't be a tool. You're doing it anyway. Might as well do it right. Get your happy ending at happyendingsoil.com. That's happyendingsoil.com. Lakewood Computer, located at 14035 Madison Avenue in Lakewood, has it all. If you're in need of computer repairs or want to cut the cost of ink cartridges and printing supplies, count on Lakewood Computer in Lakewood, Ohio to provide it all. For the past 5 years, Lakewood Computer has been providing you with a huge assortment of computer equipment and services at very competitive prices. Lakewood Computer purchases and sells pre-owned desktops, laptops, and related equipment, and they offer outstanding prices on aftermarket printing supplies, including toner cartridges and ink cartridges. With 29 years of professional experience, Lakewood Computer is highly confident in their ability to enhance your overall computing experience. Check them out online at joeslakewoodcomputer.com. That's joeslakewoodcomputer.com. Or give them a call toll-free, 855-580-0768. That's 855-580-0768.
I knew something was wrong when a little pretty white girl ran into a black man's arms.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network. Looking for reliable and affordable Shoutcast audio or video hosting? JWN Media offers complete Shoutcast hosting solutions for business or personal use. All plans come with full listener stats, custom web scripts for implementing your service into your existing website, full server control, super fast network, and huge bandwidth limits, a 99.5% uptime guarantee, and friendly, knowledgeable support personnel dedicated to making your hosting experience fun and easy. With plans starting at only $3 a month, you have no excuse not to get a server of your own. Plus, with the option to add auto DJ and on-demand services, you can be confident your station will be all it can be. Custom plans are also available at their website. Simply visit jwnmedia.com and click the Shoutcast hosting link to get started right now. If you have a product or service, let people know about it. Get your message out there and advertise on MSC Radio Network. It's easier than you think, and the whole planet is listening. Find out how you can advertise. Email Chris at morningshowcentral.com. MSC Radio Network has just tweeted the following. This bowel movement won't come out. Check us out on Twitter at twitter.com/MSC Radio Network. User-friendly and ready to serve. MorningshowCentral.com. Call the show toll-free. 1-888-668-0742. You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network on MorningshowCentral.com.
Oh, wow. Language.
Okay, he was PMSing.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network.
This is President Barack Obama, and you're listening to MSC Radio Network.
Peak 99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right. Jumping from one web host to another can be frustrating. Finding a good web host can be unnerving for even the most experienced of web designers. That's why Uncensored Net Noise has chosen P99 Technologies has its web hosting supplier. Established in 1999, P99 Technologies has evolved into a first-class web hosting provider. Its 99.9% uptime rivals many in the industry. That's why they offer their 30-day guarantee, no questions asked. For more information, go to P99.com. P99 Technologies will help you get started with your web presence with honest and expert customer service. P99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right. With hundreds of live weather products and layers and thousands of combinations, Weather Studio provides a professional graphics and storm monitoring solution without complex user knowledge and without the industry standard price tag of $1,000 plus broadcast systems. Weather Studio displays a plethora of critical atmospheric and geophysical data on an interactive GIS-enabled computer map. Get your free 14-day trial of Weather Studio at their website, weatherstudio.paulmarv.com. That's weatherstudio.paulmarv.com. If you're looking for the best in musical equipment, recording gear, sound reinforcement, and more, Guitar Center has you covered. Guitar Center, located at 26635 Brook Park Road in North Olmsted, has the tools of your trade with the largest selection of music and sound gear in the area. They cater to your musical needs and have the knowledge to help you out. Guitar Center in North Olmsted. MorningshowCentral.com uses them. You should too. Need to know more? Go to GuitarCenter.com. You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network.
Custom music. Shades. Lights. Custom.
No, a lot of new music. Oh, we're back.
Yeah,
it's
we're
the
back.
Hood Point on the MSC Radio Network. Sean C, Archie Marshall, E Rumble.
E Rumble, the birthday boy.
I guess that's not Macklemore we listening to.
No, that ain't Macklemore.
It's definitely somebody local. Sorry that we don't know who you are.
But we still plugging your music.
Yeah, it's playing and we support it.
It's by the group called We Don't Know the Name.
C-Town's finest, somebody. Representing.
I really
The person is D Custom.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah,
D Custom. He was on the show here, man.
Apologies, D Custom.
Yeah.
I don't know you, but they
Sorry, D Custom.
That's
much apologies, brother.
Shout out to D Custom and Heather Henry. Yes.
Yeah.
And it sounds better than Macklemore.
Yes.
Yes. For sure.
One thing we have to talk about.
Yes. Get in.
Sunday.
Yes.
Tomorrow.
Woo woo.
February 2nd.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Everybody going to
One
church.
of the biggest Super Bowls ever.
Probably the best one that's going to be out in a couple of years.
The Evil Empire versus the Good Old Boys.
Yes, sir.
Good versus evil.
David and Goliath.
Yeah. Big Head Peyton versus the Dreadlock Monster, the Predator, defensive back, Richard Sherman.
The dreadlock thug, they calling him.
Yeah. Thug that got a degree from
3.9.
Stanford.
Thug got a
3.9.
At
Thug got a
Stanford.
Stanford degree.
And graduates,
Call that a thug.
and graduates this year with a master's
Yeah, keep it going, Sherman.
from Stanford, from Compton.
Show him what a real thug is about.
Repeat that again. Where is he from?
Compton.
Yes.
And Crabtree don't send him any messages.
Crabtree don't want none.
Crabtree tried to say, look at the game. He didn't do that much against me. Dude, they didn't look at you.
They didn't look at
Right.
you.
At all. They were scared to even look
Went
in
over
your
your head.
direction.
So what do you all think? Is it hype or is it substance as far as all this scuttlebutt going into this game?
Hype.
Yeah, it's
Best
a whole
offense
lot.
versus best defense.
The media is feeding off
Right.
of this. They
They
got so
hyped
many
it up.
angles that they can run
Right.
with on here to make so much money in the watch. I'm so sick and tired of it. Just play the doggone. I'm like my man Marshawn Lynch. I'm just ready to play the game, boss. I
agree,
It's
man.
so much going on. I mean, not a gospel. You see the gospel's into the whole Super Bowl. They had an event last night. Mary and Kurt Franklin and all them. They had a gospel show
Swear.
with the Super Bowl.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, they do that. They do that every year.
Wow, man. It's just.
But it's Kirk Franklin gospel.
It's like, yeah.
Super
Secular.
Bowl bash.
I didn't
Right.
say stop.
Wow.
Secular.
Mama say stop. I say grow.
Wow.
That wasn't right.
Wow.
That wasn't right. That wasn't right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
what? I ain't right. But I think I'm looking forward to this game. I think actually the hype is in the wrong place. I think they're hyping on Peyton Manning, doing all this stuff and saying Omaha, which is corny, and all the rest of that stuff.
Yeah, boo.
But what I like about this game, what I think what they're missing is the physicality that this game is going to be.
Right, because Seattle bringing it.
That's why I wish it was indoors.
Yeah. And one of my boys who used to play with the Browns, let's think about it. Mike Adams wasn't good enough to be off the Browns quarterback.
I was waiting till us to talk about the Super Bowl because that was one of the things I was going to bring up.
Yeah, he's my boy.
He couldn't play safety here in Cleveland, but this man got a chance to win the Super Bowl.
And, I had to text him. I say, bro, I hope you win. But I had to give the wink. I hope they don't win. But he's my boy. I can't tell my boy that.
Right.
But I think the physicality of this game, because Denver is not a soft team.
Right.
True.
We all know Seattle's physical, but what people don't realize is Seattle is physical offense. People say, well, they don't score a lot of points, and Russell Wilson doesn't do what Peyton Manning does. He doesn't have to.
Don't have to.
Because the Peyton Manning would have Marshawn Lynch and that physical offensive line, he'd do the same thing.
The line is a beast.
And that's what I think they're missing. And I think that Denver can't win. Denver is missing their best offensive lineman, which is Ryan Clady.
Yep.
They got a guy, he's really been untested. He hasn't went across anybody like Cliff Averill since he's been starting. And then you're missing your best defensive player in Von Miller. And people think all of a sudden that Von Miller must be a scrub or something. But Von Miller was at the time
top 3 football players.
Easy in the NFL.
In the NFL.
So I don't think you can lose your best lineman and your best defensive player and beat a team like Seattle.
I agree.
No argument with that one. I can't even. Couldn't have said it any better myself.
Yes, sir.
Seattle is definitely going. They should take care of business because if it turns to a passing game, Denver has no shot.
Right. I love the fact that how Seattle goes out there week in and week out. It doesn't matter what kind of gimmicks you're going to throw out there offensively. I'm going to line my 11 dudes up against you, and we're going to go play ball. And that's as simple as that. I'm going to stop you. I'm sending my 4 guys. What other teams in the NFL can send 4 guys like they can and get pressure on the quarterback with just them 4?
And
Detroit.
And the beauty, but Detroit can't cover in the back.
I was going to say, they can't cover, but they got 4 up front. That's all.
But what's funny to me is the fact, Detroit, when they had Cliff Averill.
Right.
Detroit's Cliff Averill now starts for Seattle.
Yes.
But what I like about it is, and which I would have been intrigued about your Cleveland Browns, if they'd have been patient and not hire this good old boy Mike Pettin, and at least wait till the Super Bowl is over with so you could talk to Dan Quinn, although this is his first year of being a defensive coordinator, you see some nuances and some subtleties into this defense. And they lost one of the best cornerbacks in Brandon Browner.
Yeah.
They haven't missed a beat.
Exactly. I listened to somebody was talking about how Pete Carroll, the way they go about practice, he uses his whole 53-man roster, or 50, how many ever it is. And like any given moment, if you're the number 3 man on the totem pole to number 1, and if you ball out in practice and do what you're supposed to do, the number 3 man is going to play. It's as simple as that. Be ready to play. And everybody from what I hear, loves that about him, man. And I agree the same thing with that. Just wait and see. It's all about who got something new, the new gadget stuff. Right. You know, just like with Chip Kelly next year, people got tape on him, so it's going to be a little bit different trying to run that little hurry-up stuff. But I like with some of the things that Quinn does with that Seattle defense, man. And we got some pieces here in Cleveland. There's a couple pieces.
And it would have been a good fit because then you go back to the 4-3, which this Cleveland team is a 4-3.
Right.
But what I think is the big subtlety he's done is he's playing a hybrid zone and man. Mm-hmm. He's playing the zone with man principles. And basically, to translate that into English, what he's doing is he's lining his cornerbacks against opposing wide receivers, but he's letting the rest of the team play zone behind that. That's genius. Mm-hmm. Because what you've done is you've absolved your safeties from any kind of coverage responsibilities directly. Indirectly, if he comes in your zone. That's one of the reasons why Earl Thomas has turned into the best safety in football. Because he doesn't have that direct, my key is to cover the tight end or the slot guy. No, it's if he comes in your zone, because we got these fast linebackers that are playing in front of you that can run almost as fast as you. Yes. They're going to take care of that.
Why the one dude was able to get the tip from Sherman, the linebacker that got that. They're all over the field.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's going to be a
It's
new
talented.
model, a staffing model that you're going to see. What I always thought people should do was look at point guards for football. Look at point guards that can't play in the NFL, but they have good defensive skills. Like guys like 6'1", 6'2", 6'3", these could be your cornerbacks. And, you know, even if you got a 5'11" guy, if he could just be a corner, that's why Nate Robinson actually was a great cornerback in college.
He was all
Yes,
world.
he
they
was.
said.
Good
Yes,
luck
he
to Nate.
was.
He just tore his ACL,
Tore his ACL,
so
I
he's
saw
my boy.
that.
So, you know, big ups to him. But I always thought that, and I think you're going to see a lot of people using the staffing model, the defensive staffing model that Seattle is doing, as far as getting big, fast, aggressive, mobile cornerbacks.
Yes.
Because they're corner, and then the safety. Cam Chancellor, what's like 6'4" and 230?
He a linebacker out there running around. Seriously.
It's a big
I mean, like all of
He's a
them, even when
linebacker.
Browner was, he's like what, 6'3" or something.
Browner
for it?
is a line. He should be
Yeah.
a linebacker.
Man.
You have big guys that can run, and they can run in that cold weather.
Yes.
Because Seattle doesn't have, I mean, that weather isn't far as cold as Cleveland. Doesn't have the snow of Cleveland, but Cleveland doesn't have the precipitation in Seattle, because like September in Cleveland is lovely. October is pretty lovely. Seattle and Cleveland Seattle, October, September is rainy and cold.
Yeah.
And them guys still can run in that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm waiting for the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
So,
it
what's your
should be a good
prediction?
game.
Who do y'all think gonna win?
Seattle.
The Hawks, baby.
Yeah, I'm going with Seattle. I can't stand Peyton Manning. Can't
I
stand
won't
him.
say all that.
I can't stand
I'm
him,
a
man.
fan of Peyton Manning.
I respect him. I mean, the
I
man
respect
will play,
Manning, but it ain't your time. You had your time to shine. Go ahead and do your
I don't
thing.
like Peyton Manning.
I ain't never liked him. I always tell people this, and I say, I show you, like anything I tell you. If I tell you a duck will pull a truck, all you got to do is go get a chain and hook him up. He going to pull it. I tell people Peyton Manning is the reason why Tony Dungy only got one Super Bowl ring. This guy, I said, you look at the tape of every playoff game that he's played with the Colts. Who was the weakest link?
Him.
Wasn't the defense. Even when they won the Super Bowl, they gave him like a Lifetime Achievement Award being the MVP, but the defense scored 2 touchdowns in that Super Bowl.
True.
And they gave it to, and Peyton Manning gets the MVP. He's,
like I said, that was a career
Office
achievement.
politics.
11-11 in playoffs. And then they try to say this guy's the greatest quarterback of all time. I said, he ain't even in my top 5.
No.
Not close.
Who's your top 5?
Yeah, that's interesting.
My top 5, Johnny Unitas. I mean, in no order.
Okay.
Johnny Unitas,
Gotcha.
John Elway, Tom Brady, Dan Marino,
Yes, that's
Warren
my-
Moon.
Yes. Can't argue any of those.
I like that. I like
Peyton
that.
Manning can't touch none. People say, well, Warren Moon didn't, and Marino didn't win the Super Bowl, but they didn't choke.
Man, Marino did it by himself.
Right.
Man.
I said Marino had no running game.
Right.
None.
Zero.
He couldn't run nowhere.
exaggeration.
No running back. He just slinging it all day long, man.
And he's one of my favorite. He might be. Randall Cunningham was my favorite quarterback of all time. Marino's probably number 2 because, and then you think about it, he didn't have. I mean, Mark Clayton, Mark Duper, them dudes wasn't no superstars.
No, they
but-
like
And
5'10".
they were little guys. They were
5'5", look like 2 Kevin Harts running out there on the field.
Right,
man.
exactly.
And Marino would just let go of that ball.
Yeah.
Hit him in stride, like say Marino, Faust. Those
Hey, Rooney
guys,
family, don't you look back now and wish you had taken him in that draft instead of taking Mr. Malone?
Well, at least Malone looked good.
Yeah.
You know, he's Magnum.
Right. The PI.
They used to laugh. I met a dude for the Steelers. He said, I'm gonna give you something to watch for. He said, man, every time Mark get a chance, he gonna take his helmet off so the camera can get a picture of him. I'm like, oh, really? I start paying attention. I'm like,
Yeah.
he always.
Oh, pretty Ricky.
And now he works as for CBS. I think it's CBS.
Yeah, I think it is.
I've ran into him a couple of times. He does radio.
Oh.
Yeah.
He probably said, man, I'm too pretty to be on radio.
Yeah.
In fact,
Oh my
a
God.
trivia question for Pittsburgh is, if you ever want to ask somebody who's caught the longest touchdown pass in Steelers history, it's Mark Malone.
Really?
On a rebound or something.
Yeah, 85 yards from Bradshaw. One of them plays where they had 2 quarterbacks in, and Malone just ran a streak. But Malone was a great athlete.
Mm-hmm, right.
He was a terrible quarterback.
Right.
Great athlete. 85 yards to the house.
Wow.
But since this is my last time on the show,
Nah, man.
What?
Where'd that come from?
Yeah, who
What
said
mean? You
that?
got that memo? There's no memo.
oh yeah, the memo said that. So we got to talk about your Cleveland Cavaliers.
Let's talk about them.
I'm listening.
What's
I love
the problem?
Kyrie. I don't care what anybody says. You
I
guys,
love-
if you guys want
Mr. Dribbles
we
too
can't
much?
trade him. I don't want to hear any more trade talk. Let's trade him before he leaves us. No.
This
Trade
is
everybody else.
Mr. Michael. No, trade Mr.
Fire
Michael
Mike
Brown.
Mr.
Oh,
Michael
wait a minute.
Brown.
Hold
Fire
on. I
Chris
just know
Grant.
you just didn't say that.
I did.
I got to defend Mike
You
Brown.
was defending Mike Brown for the fullest.
I
Every time I
was.
said that, every
And-
time I complained about.
Time brings about a change.
Oh, well, thank you.
I'm sorry.
I always
And
told
what
you.
Pastor Jones say? I eat my crow.
Hey,
Thank you very much, because
I'm-
I always said they should have never rehired him in the first place.
I can't blame this on Mike because you've had 2
Yes, I
different
can.
coaches. You person you blame is Chris Grant for putting this bum
Yes.
team together.
Yeah, he got
I
to go
don't
too.
care if
He
you
need
had
to go too.
If you had the ghost of Red Auerbach,
Okay.
he couldn't win with this team. I'm going to tell you why. Think about this. I'm sitting in the draft when they drafted Waiters. To me, I said, man, there's only two ways you can go. Anything else is going to be catastrophic. All right. Harrison Barnes, because he feels a need.
Yeah.
Big need.
But Andre Drummond, because
Big man.
if you going to miss big. But if you seen Andre Drummond, the only thing they say is, well, he doesn't have that motor. He might not be a mean guy. It worked pretty well for Dwight Howard so well.
Yeah.
He couldn't shoot free throws. Dwight Howard couldn't shoot free throws. So I'm like, man, I could just see him lobbing the ball to Drummond. Irvin lobbing the ball to Drummond. He's a good teammate.
Yep.
He gives a rim protector.
Yeah.
And
Oh man.
and also, he's the type of person that he's gonna get along with everybody. But no, you draft Deion Waiters.
Took Dion.
Everybody busted out laughing loud. But
Right.
then this year,
Yeah.
you draft a
Compounded.
dude that's as out of shape as I am. He wheezing, just walking up.
Why y'all leave me in the hallway?
I'm chilling. No, you tired.
Right.
You out of state. You draft Anthony Bennett 1 when Oladipo was a clear need.
But that goes back to, like you said, the previous draft, the mistake made there. If they would have taken Harrison Barnes, then we would have had Oladipo. Everything
Chris
would have fell in
Grant,
place.
I don't think so because when they announced him, they said he's gonna play power forward. You're like, wait a minute.
Yeah, that was.
Why we always got to be cute with our picks, man?
But it's not just. But it's the Browns.
Exactly.
It's the Cavs.
It's
It's
all
just all
of
of our
and it's the
organizations.
Indians. All three want to be the smartest guy in the room.
Yes.
But y'all look so dumb when it's time to
Too
get
many-
game time.
And that's
Too
why I
many
say
views
it
of
can't be
Moneyball.
Mike Brown because Byron Scott was like, man, hey, look.
I know he laughing right now.
Yeah, because he getting paid. And if they fire Mike, I don't care who they hire. Because you have to correct your player personnel person. And then this,
And management leadership,
yeah.
too.
And then this draft is way too important.
Phew, it's stocked.
Way too important to have Chris Grant go ahead and draft Doug McDermott as the first pick.
right.
Oh man, people will be at his office door
You can't. He's the worst GM, and I try to think of it. Who's been a worse? Well, Danny Ferry wasn't a good GM, but he wasn't terrible. Jim Paxson was a bad GM, but at least he traded Sean Kemp.
Right.
What is Chris Grant's signature move?
He don't have one.
He's just been
That's
lucky.
why he need to go.
He's been lucky.
And you think about it. At the time that they got all those draft picks from Miami, you say, okay, you traded LeBron James for what? Now remember, you can't say Kyrie Irving because the Kyrie Irving trade
That came from the Clippers.
came from the Clippers. So
Yeah.
that wasn't so you look and see who they got for LeBron James.
Nobody.
And you tell me who. should Chris Grant have a job?
You know what?
Carousel?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
the first
He looked
one.
terrified. I saw him in the hall, but I started to say, boo. He probably would have cussed me out in Russian. He's terrified.
Yes.
He looked like, he like, Mommy, please come take me back to Russia.
He's young. Like I say, our whole team is young. I don't.
Why?
How many times you gonna
can't
keep saying that?
But you know
keep
what?
saying we young
it's
every
not a
year.
pass.
But
It's not
Sean,
a pass.
young is supposed to mean hungry. When
Yeah.
you were young,
And they not hungry.
were you hungry?
I agree.
Show me anybody that's even Kyrie. Show me one hungry person on this team.
Nobody.
Andy Barrett-Giles, the only person that plays hungry.
Yep.
True. Yeah.
And he's the one that's over 30.
But then doesn't that go back to the coach though? That's the only
No,
thing.
no, it can't go because you had two
You gotta
different
have
coaches
hunger
at the
within
same
you.
result. You got mismatched players.
I agree with that.
And the players you got, and people try to report about Bynum, and I know what set Bynum off. I happen to know because unfortunately, but fortunately, I was there
oh, let's hear
where I
it.
wasn't supposed to be.
Let's hear it exclusive.
It was a game they played against Portland. He got 12 shots the first half.
Okay.
Second half, he didn't even hit the ball. He got 0 shots. He was killing Robin Lopez the first half. He didn't touch the ball to 3 minutes left in the game.
Wow.
They froze him out. He went berserk. He didn't even take a shower. He went off, and then he just walked out the locker room, and I happened to be standing talking to some of my boys, the security guard. He looked at me like, all right, man. I said, dog, I feel you. He said, man.
Wow.
So
Wow. Okay.
And it was downhill
Sweet.
ever since.
it was downhill. He never got included in the offense, and then he got frustrated. Was he a bad fit for this team? Not necessarily, but you needed some more veterans. They didn't care the fact. Now, the team that he's playing with now in Indiana, because he
Right.
just signed a contract today, he's with a great team.
Yes, sir.
Because Roy Hibbert will check him.
Yeah.
Right.
David West will check him.
David West.
David West for sure. It's
Definitely.
David
And
West's
Lance
team.
Stevenson is a few marbles.
Oh yeah, he's not taking nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, I know another person that'll check him too, because he already mad. He don't get much playing time though. Danny Granger.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's kind of soft. He's he.
I don't know. You keep pushing them to a limit. Pressure gonna bust
He
pipes.
took his whole team out of the playoffs against the Miami Heat, where he decided he wanted to play physical with LeBron, and it just ruined. Y'all could have won that series.
Because he was acting. That's what I'm saying. He was acting like he was. That wasn't authentic.
Like
He was just-
Macklemore acting like he a rapper.
right, exactly.
He was acting, man.
Y'all can kind of figure I hate Macklemore. I
I
don't
see.
even know
Yeah,
about
I'm gonna.
No, that song's okay.
Man, I'm so tired of that, man. Anyway, we talking about.
But yeah, Cavs. We're talking Cavs. Like I said, but I'd rather blow up the whole team than give up Kyrie right now, or even give up on him.
I don't even
And
want to get rid of Kyrie, man.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want him to.
The reason why I say Mike Brown is because at some point you got to hold these guys accountable for what their performance is on the floor, and
he's
everybody
not gonna do that.
And that I know he's not. That's the problem.
That's the reason why I said he should have never came back in the first place, because he's never gonna put the players' asses on the fire.
Well,
like
he's held him accountable, and that's why you got pushback. Because Byron didn't hold him accountable. Byron said, I don't care. They said tank this year and just get paid, I'm going to do that. So Mike has tried to put Bynum accountable, and then it was a problem. He tried to make, you heard about the fight between Kyrie and
D. Waiters.
And then they tried to say, no, come on, man. Right. And then Tristan Thompson goes, that's Kyrie's boy. And that's what the whole fight was about. Waiters was like, y'all two up here playing like girls, passing back and forth. Y'all don't pass the ball to nobody else. Which was true, by the way.
Yes. Yes.
Which was true.
Yes.
So he got a bunch of dysfunctional people, and I think he has to trade Waiters. And they have to, trust me, it's going to happen when they get back from this road trip. Something's going to happen when
that
they get back.
fast.
I think so. I think so too. I actually, to be honest with you, I said the other night, man, when they lost on national TV, I told one of my coworkers, I said, I would not be surprised if I wake up the next morning and Mike Brown's fired. The way that team was embarrassed on national TV.
Yeah,
like
I
that.
think he'll survive because I don't think Cleveland could go through two coaches, from two different sports being fired in 1 year. I don't think it could happen. Uh-oh.
Wow, 1 hour down. We got one more to go. Yeah, you ain't know we go 2 hours now, man. We didn't.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we done upgraded since you've been here the last time.
Wow.
All right, so I guess we going out of here. It's the Hood Point on the MSC Radio Network.
Work.
But I hope you would throw the with it out there. Take care of my need a man for.
I know, oh my God, I know what we're gonna do. Oh, it's so delicious, I can almost taste it. If you're looking for the best sub shop in town, look no further. Hanini Subs, located at 7310 Lorraine Avenue, is the place for you. Stop in for a cold cut sub, cheeseburger and fries, wingdings and fries, and so much more. And almost taste it. Hanini Subs at 7310 Lorraine Avenue is open 24 hours a day. Check them out on Facebook, facebook.com/burrito crazy. And if you mention MSC Radio Network, you'll get $1 off your meal. It's all good at Hanini Subs. So damn good. Yo, it's Woody. Now, I know a thing or two about women, and I want to help all the ladies out there take care of their men. Happy Endings Orgasmically Organic Massage Oil. Yeah, I said orgasmically organic, made right here in Cleveland. Now, no other product delivers this level of purity and performance. It's guaranteed to improve your overall experience and keeps that sensitive skin soft and smooth. Guys, don't be a tool. You're doing it anyway. Might as well do it right. Get your happy ending at happyendingsoil.com. That's happyendingsoil.com. Lakewood Computer, located at 14035 Madison Avenue in Lakewood, has it all. If you're in need of computer repairs or want to cut the cost of ink cartridges and printing supplies, count on Lakewood Computer in Lakewood, Ohio to provide it all. For the past 5 years, Lakewood Computer has been providing you with a huge assortment of computer equipment and services at very competitive prices. Lakewood Computer purchases and sells pre-owned desktops, laptops, and related equipment, and they offer outstanding prices on aftermarket printing supplies, including toner cartridges and ink cartridges. With 29 years of professional experience, Lakewood Computer is highly confident in their ability to enhance your overall computing experience. Check them out online at joeslakewoodcomputer.com. That's joeslakewoodcomputer.com. Or give them a call toll-free, 855-580-0768. That's 855-580-0768.
I knew something was wrong when a little pretty white girl ran into a black man's arms.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network. Looking for reliable and affordable Shoutcast audio or video hosting? JWN Media offers complete Shoutcast hosting solutions for business or personal use. All plans come with full listener stats, custom web scripts for implementing your service into your existing website, full server control, super fast network, and huge bandwidth limits, a 99.5% uptime guarantee, and friendly, knowledgeable support personnel dedicated to making your hosting experience fun and easy. With plans starting at only $3 a month, you have no excuse not to get a server of your own. Plus, with the option to add auto DJ and on-demand services, you can be confident your station will be all it can be. Custom plans are also available at their website. Simply visit jwnmedia.com and click the Shoutcast hosting link to get started right now. If you have a product or service, let people know about it. Get your message out there and advertise on MSC Radio Network. It's easier than you think, and the whole planet is listening. Find out how you can advertise. Email Chris at morningshowcentral.com. Oh, great. Not another Farm Bill request. Check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/morningshowcentral. Denying one Farm Bill request at a time.
MSC Radio Network has just tweeted the following. This bowel movement won't come out.
Check us out on Twitter at twitter.com/MSC Radio Network. User-friendly and ready to serve. morningshowcentral.com. Call the show toll-free. 1-888-66 888-768-0742. You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network on morningshowcentral.com.
Oh, wow. Language. Okay, he was PMSing.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network.
This is President Barack Obama, and you're listening to MSC Radio Network.
Come on, girl. Let it go. You never heard nothing like this before. Dig. This is kind of how I get down, you know what I'm saying? This is my signature. You know, everybody always, trying to come different or whatever, but I'm better than different. I'm original. This is the signature. Press play, we sit back and recline, relax and rewind. No, I'm yours and you mine, and I've been chasing, patiently waiting for my chance to show you that I ain't your fairy tale, tacky romance. You see how I interact with my family and fans. Friends is nothing, baby, I cut them like split ends. Ambiance is the sweetest of music and calm heads. If it ain't about that quality time, I can't attend. No demons on my back, baby girl, I made amends, and I'm buying by the rack. As you see, I love to spin, hundreds after hundreds, I blow them by the tens. Easy to throw a house, know that the bar can't pretend. Yeah, and we do this on the daily, and never, ever, ever listen to them haters, baby. We own, and it's on. You with me and we gone. Call your man, tell him you ain't coming home. Hey, sit back, relax, recline, hit this black. Close your eyes, buckle up, and let's ride, cause we fly. Yeah, and we do this on the daily. I know this ain't your ordinary one, too lazy, cause we fly, hey, fly, and we do this on the daily. I hope this ain't your ordinary one, too lately, cause we bottle after bottle. You sip it slow and swallow, live it up like the Mayan said, it won't be no tomorrow. Every day is gelato, I cash and we spin out. We don't care what we put in as long as we can get out. I freak me up in Middleton, you light and take a hit out. Perfect and well worth it with no tobacco to spit out. You pass with a compliment, I replied, I got this. Locked like fresh blue jeans, got pockets, close for the camera. You gon' get the best of me, level you up mentally. An overnight celebrity, I don't know what to taste, but I put you in the recipe, and you can see the bad side of it. Mess with me, and I got something for that. My life is great and I ain't trying to waste nothing for that. So lay back, cause we good, so it's cool. We up top, looking down, throwing money at you fools. Let's go. Sit back, relax, recline, hit this black. Close your eyes, buckle up, and let's ride, cause we fly. Yeah, and we do this on the daily. I know this ain't your ordinary one, too lately, cause we fly, yeah, fly. And we do this on the daily. I hope this ain't your ordinary one, too lately, cause we fly. Don't wanna see you looking lonely, right? So let me be your entertainment just for tonight. I know pain, I know hurt, I know it's killing you, but I can probably hold your hand while you walking through. Yeah, and I love to see you go. Just looking at that body is something to wait for. Come hop up in this truck and we be off to say go. And love, I ain't stopping till the frame hit the flow. We made it from the door to the room to the bed. I ain't scared, I'm prepared, so I hope that you're aware. I know I ain't perfect, but I will never lie. I'm a sucker for a pretty smile, the bedroom eyes. Kiss you on your stomach with your hands on your thighs. I open up your legs and eat up that rapper's delight. You look me and you say this the best you had in your life, and we climax at the same time. Sit back, relax, recline, hit this black. Close your eyes, buckle up, and let's ride, cause we fly. Yeah, and we do this on the daily. I know this ain't your ordinary ones, too lazy, cause we fly. And we do this on the daily. I hope this ain't your ordinary ones, too lazy, cause we fly.
You're listening listening. You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network. Pete 99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right. Jumping from one web host to another can be frustrating. Finding a good web host can be unnerving for even the most experienced of web designers. That's why Uncensored Net Noise has chosen P99 Technologies as its web hosting supplier. Established in 1999, P99 Technologies has evolved into a first-class web hosting provider. Its 99.9% uptime rivals many in the industry. That's why they offer their 30-day guarantee, no questions asked. For more information, go to P99.com. P99 Technologies will help you get started with your web presence with honest and expert customer service. P99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right. With hundreds of live weather products and layers and thousands of combinations, Weather Studio provides a professional graphics and storm monitoring solution without complex user knowledge and without the industry standard price tag of $1,000 plus broadcast systems. Weather Studio displays a plethora of critical atmospheric and geophysical data on an interactive GIS-enabled computer map. Get your free 14-day trial of Weather Studio at their website, weatherstudio.paulmarv.com. That's weatherstudio.paulmarv.com. If you're looking for the best in musical equipment, recording gear, sound reinforcement, and more, Guitar Center has you covered. Guitar Center, located at 26635 Brook Park Road in North Olmsted, has the tools of your trade with the largest selection of music and sound gear in the area. They cater to your musical needs and have the knowledge to help you out. Guitar Center in North Olmsted. MorningShowCentral.com uses them. You should too. Need to know more? Go to GuitarCenter.com.
We are back. It's the Hood Point on the MSC Radio Network.
Yeah,
and now
yeah.
we will take a moment to holler at my man Joe.
If you are in need of computer repairs or want to cut the cost of ink cartridges and printing supplies, count on Lakewood Computer in Lakewood, Ohio to provide it all. For the past 5 years, we've been providing you with a huge assortment of computer equipment and services at very competitive prices. We purchase and sell pre-owned desktops, laptops, and related equipment, and we offer outstanding prices on aftermarket printing supplies, including toner cartridges and ink cartridges. Call Lakewood Computer for all your computer needs. They're located at 14035 Madison Avenue, Cleveland, Ohio, 44107. Call them toll free. Toll free, 855-580-0768, or locally at 216-409-1656. Joe's Lakewood Computer.
Okay, I gotta go holler at Joe, man. My computer screen went out, man.
You and me both.
I feel for you.
I got one behind you. Look behind. No, the other side. Right there. See it?
Oh yeah.
Will that work?
No, I'm on my laptop.
Oh.
Good looking out though, man. I appreciate that. I'm sad. But on a greater note though, go over and check out Hanini Subs, located at 7310 Lorraine Avenue, for the best subs in town. While you're there, mention the MSC Radio Network, and you'll get $1 off your subs. So you can't beat that. $1 off.
Yeah, $1 off.
7310 Lorraine Avenue.
And shout
Hanini
out,
Subs.
And shout out to my tax man Melvin over at Complete Financial Services. If you need any tax services or financial services, he also does tax preparations at reasonable prices. They beat H&R Block and all these Get Money commercials and stuff like that. And he also does credit repair and some bookkeeping services. So holler at Melvin, and contact number is 216-264-0401.
Is Melvin Jamaican? I mean, when all the
No.
things that Melvin do it all.
You know what? Can you all find out who made those Get Money commercials? So I can just slap everybody in that commercial.
You don't like those dances, man?
Get
My
money.
one dude can't.
Get money. Oh man, that was the funniest thing I ever said. Get money.
I want to
He hopping
personally,
around.
Man.
And I guarantee you, he gonna be broke by the time he hopped out that stove. Too.
I want to personally and directly and indirectly slap everybody that's even in the background. I said, man, they setting black folks back.
Man.
50
And not my
years.
one dude that was dancing too.
Oh,
You got to
yeah.
give him a pass. But the one dude that was just standing there saying "Get money," I'm with you.
Now, don't forget Sweet Brown. She in the commercial, on the tax commercial, too, though.
She too ignorant to slap. My hand.
Yeah, I did.
She got time for them taxes.
I got time for that.
Yeah, please. She probably ain't got no income.
That's it. She got paid.
I said, in order to, a lot of people fail to, and then people that's liking that commercial, a lot of them don't even have no income. You ain't paid no income tax if you don't have any income. Therefore, you shouldn't be receiving an income tax refund because you haven't paid no taxes to refund.
Is that how the system is supposed to work?
Yeah, unless you got, but them people be using that new math with that EIC.
Man.
I got 8 kids and I ain't got no job, so I'm going to get a tax refund. What?
And get it. I never understand that. I mean, being a dude that goes to work every day, that hurts.
It hurts me because I seen how much tax I paid this year. Woo. I cried.
I just looked at mine yesterday and I felt the same way, brother.
I went on that TurboTax and I said, I only get back what? Yeah. I get back less than a fifth of what I paid. I said, no, I go see somebody else. They got to get me.
Well,
there got to be some hidden something.
Well, let the president have his way. Single people will be able to get the EIC too.
Oh, word?
I should be able to get it just because being in America and y'all taxing me as much as y'all.
You're not contributing to economic growth. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I am.
Wow.
That ain't what the tax is saying.
I heard that.
That's a part of being. That's part of being a citizen of the United States.
And Social Security, y'all better not. I got less than 10 years. I got about 8.5, 9 years before I can get my Social Security. I wish y'all would run out.
They can't because they got a whole bunch of my money. They can't run out.
Shoot, I've been paying in the 35
Your money
years.
is going towards the support of the generations before you. Sorry.
Well, I'm gonna be living with them.
Just make sure these people. I'm for economic growth. Let everybody get a job, and y'all make sure y'all pay y'all Social Security,
right?
So I can have me some old man money too. Because now you see how they break it down on your W-2s. Even say old age. I mean, what you pay into the old age,
right?
Because they got it broken. Your Social Security just used to be one column.
Yep,
now they got it broken down into old age. So I'm like, okay, old age, all right. Mm-hmm. I know much money is out. Then they send you them things. If you retire now, you'll get $1,300 a month.
Yep.
Man, please.
Like,
y'all lying. I said, Jermaine, quit teasing. Tito, get me some tissue.
Oh, that's funny. I swear I just went through that yesterday. The whole emotional roller coaster. Like, wow. Oh, I paid a whole bunch.
Yeah.
Like you say, went on the TurboTax. Like, how much I'm going to get back?
Yeah, that gets you. Dude, TurboTax gets you. You start punching in your numbers. You feeling good. Yeah, I'm about to do what I've got to do. And, the numbers start off at the beginning when you put your first number in, and it's in green. And then you start going, and then you go and add up. When you start getting down into the lower level, and then it turn red. Hold on, so you hit the back button. Now, wait a minute. Maybe I entered something too much wrong.
I hit one too many zeros.
TurboTax has got the laugh. Like, wait a minute. I'm like crying. I was crying like women used to cry at Teddy Pendergrass concert. I was like, it wasn't a pretty sight. And then they say, get some deductions. I said, I got a house. And I still ain't getting no money back.
Man.
And you paying your student loan? Yes. And I'm still not getting that much money back.
Wow.
Kids can't mean that much. I'm too old to be a father now, though. All you women think I'm going to be your father.
And no more moments.
Next question.
Do not. I ain't even flying to New York to be on the show.
You get $800 now.
It was funny. When I left England, after I was leaving England for the last time, I'm in Heathrow Airport, this little kid, little Jamaican kid coming going, Daddy. I said, you little bastard. I said, I've been over here 2 years. You at least 3. You better go find mommy.
Right.
So you gave him the Heisman, huh?
I was serious as hypertension. I said, no, I'm getting out of here. I'm getting unscathed. Everybody bringing something back from overseas. I ain't bringing nothing back but me.
Right, I heard that.
I ain't even bringing no British money back.
Needless to say, a namesake, huh?
Yeah. Daddy. But you know what? I know I was bored. I got caught up in something. I swear I hope I never get caught up in this again. Facebook is a mother. I'm reading the Facebook and they're like, oh man, Real Housewives of Atlanta, these men was fighting. It says boxing sucks nowadays. I'm like, oh, cool. It come back on the next day. I want to watch it. Man, that's the most, ratchet is a compliment for that show. They got this one chick, call herself Nene, looking like a dark version of Gold Dust. Saying she was a stripper.
Yes, he
Oh,
did.
no, he did.
I'm like, who did she strip for and why? Said because they had strippers at this party. I'm waiting to get to the fight, and they said this chick said I used to be a stripper. When was Gold Dust a stripper? Memo, the black women wearing platinum blonde hair. It don't look good on none of y'all. But she look like Gold Dust. Have you ever seen a picture of her?
Yeah, I know exactly.
Then you just want to go, remember the name.
Let some glitter fall.
And she had Gold Dust glitter,
Oh, man.
I said, Father in heaven, help me.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
So I'm watching this crap. They got go, and then, but that was before. Then they had like the strippers serving hors d'oeuvres. Then that's what she said. I used to be a stripper. And I'm like, what? I said, guys, I said, please take this channel off my TV. I don't want to accidentally see no footage of Gold Dust stripping for nobody. Who was she stripping for?
Okay,
the blind?
In defense of that, okay, we all been to, well, I won't speak for everybody. I've been to strip clubs. Now,
yes, unfortunately.
It's a lot of degrees of strip club. We can't say that she was at the, the upper echelon. She might have been at the gunshot stab.
She wasn't at King of Diamonds.
We don't know, right?
King of Diamonds.
Hey, but when you think of Atlanta and strip club, what do you think of?
Magic City.
I didn't even have to say it.
Right. Not that I would know.
Yeah, we know.
I know.
I'm official. Like everybody went quiet but me, though.
Not only do I know, they've gotten a couple of my dollars, okay?
So, Gold Dust, after I got over the shock and horror of her being a stripper, then the chick that used to be Miss USA, Kenya Moore.
Kenya Moore, yeah.
She done went from beauty queen to hood rat to the nth degree. So Gold Dust is mad because she come in late. Then next thing you know, they get the beefing. And then guess who else was on there? This is when it just took it over the house. I said, I must be dreaming.
Man, I'm dreaming.
Pretty boy Christopher Williams.
Yes.
The one that beat up Halle Berry.
Man, I don't watch that, man.
Yeah, he's on there.
He's on there now.
He's married, supposedly married to one of Nene's friends.
Yeah, he on there. I don't know. He's on there for
Don't
sure.
Wake Me, I'm Dreaming.
Yes.
Chris Williams.
That was a bad cut, though. I get it.
It's the New Jack City.
But Chris Williams the one that got into a fight. I said, when pretty boys get into a fight?
Hey, man, light-skinned dudes
get
it in.
But then the dude he fought, he had a whole bunch of sugar.
So you watch this show too faithfully, huh?
I watch it because I gotta watch the show Monkeys to get a laugh.
Now imagine me. Imagine me watching it.
That was just torture.
Yeah. So Christopher Williams, this dude, well, the Kenya Moore chick was going at Christopher Williams' wife, right? Then, he was like, he was going to wife. So like if anybody goes to your wife, like, hey, So then. Her dude gonna go ahead and come at him.
Sweet Tank.
Oh man, he was 2 snaps up.
Right.
So he was effeminate?
He had more sugar than Domino, any bag you want to know. So then, that's the funny part. The chick that was to be the attorney,
Phaedra's wife, husband,
some dude named Apollo, who they just had on TV.
He had trouble.
Arrested.
Yeah.
Right.
That dude's
He go ahead and jump on this dude, but I ain't tell you the kicker of the whole situation. It was a damn pajama party for grown ass people. Damn pajamas, men, grown ass men with their pajamas fighting, man.
Nene was throwing a adult pillow talk.
You mean Gold Dust was throwing a what?
Yeah, Gold Dust was throwing a
pajama party.
It was an adult couples, singles pajama party that Goldust was hosting.
Now think about this. How you gonna have a pajama party with couples and singles? That's an oxymoron.
That's an orgy. I saw that movie a couple days ago.
Man, yeah, 'cause I said, Lord in heaven, please take this garbage off. And then they were brawling. Then they had this dude that looked like Uncle Ben.
Uncle Ben?
Yeah, like on the rice box.
I think that's Goldust's husband.
No, that's Cynthia's husband.
Is it?
Yeah. Then they showed the preview of next week. He get into a fight with somebody. Old 72-year-old geriatric bastard looked like he had a triple bypass.
You leave the Jamaican alone.
And he a Jamaican, and he want to fight. So there's a bunch of brothers fighting in pajamas. It looked like WWE because I guess a bunch of them fighting in drawers.
Right.
What?
But
Man.
What?
can we get a petition to get that garbage off TV?
Man, that seems like 60 minutes of your life.
Leave
you'll
the
never
show
get
monkeys
back.
alone.
Man, I'm watching it. I'm like,
I need laughter. Leave the show monkeys alone.
I was in I'm like, oh man, it can't get worse. Then it got worse. Then I'm telling you, then it was a free for all. So like I'm saying, like a bunch of them was jumping on the one dude, and you could tell when the dude, no offense to anybody, but if you offended, hell, that's me. When they got a lot of punk in them, the punk come out in a crisis situation.
Yes.
Dude got hit one time. He went, oh. I said, oh, God. They done played the punk card.
Yes, they did.
Stop.
No.
I swear, am I lying?
No,
he got hit one time, and all the punk came out here. Ow! I said, I wish I'd have taped this. I could have taped this and just did commentary and made me $1 million.
Say play-by-play on that.
God, I need grown ass country people, because all of them country, everybody. Except for Kenya Moore, but I think she country.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think she's from down there.
I remember she was in that movie Twa. So,
Right.
Yeah.
She been broke a long time. And then, it was the chick that used to sing
Candy
Burrs.
Yeah, the sing with
Escape.
Yeah, but I remember more that cut she did with E40. You and that, you remember that? Mm-mm. Yeah, she got real explicit.
E40?
She didn't call it good on the song. I gotta let you hear that.
Oh, yeah.
Away from church.
Oh, we don't have that.
She got rather explicit. Now she trying to play like she Rebecca from Sunnybrook Farm. But I heard you cussing like Dolomite. What's wrong with y'all on this show? They need to take this, man. They should put Macklemore on that show.
There you go.
They just call it a total damn mess.
Yeah, I can't watch that show, man.
Hey, man, you gotta watch. If you ever get a chance just to see the youth, you gotta see the fight. I'm telling you, dude got small.
Oh, man. I'm gonna have to check that out.
I'm glad nobody was in my house, because they would have thought I lost my mind. I busted out laughing like, oh no, oh. Then about 3 people. And then Christopher Williams, you could tell he really didn't want to fight, but he couldn't let nobody jump on his woman, even though allegedly he was jumping on Hallie. Allegedly.
Yeah.
And then they pulled him off. He act like he wants some more. He gonna stand up there and look hard like, man, he look as convincing as Leon Isaac Kennedy did in Penitentiary.
Hey, I watched that the other day. He looked really tough. Too sweet, baby.
Too sweet.
The thump. Yeah, too sweet,
Christopher
baby.
Williams looked just like Too Sweet. I said, oh man, this is the funniest show I've ever seen on TV without trying to be funny. And I ain't gonna never watch it again. But then they tease you. Then they show the highlight of the old dude trying to fight a young dude probably 40 years younger than him. That's like me trying to fight somebody 19. I'm going to kill him.
Right.
I'm not fighting nothing. I'm not going to fight a cold at this age. I'm just going to shoot him.
Say it's no tussling.
Bang, bang, peace. Take my chances with a jury.
Yeah, exactly.
This dude, they showed this dude. Now, mind you, the old dude even got on pajamas. That's what makes it so sickening, man.
Did he at least have on some stylish pajamas? Like, did he have the heft pajamas on?
She had to tell you that. I don't know.
Like the hefts, like, you know.
He was a baby hef.
Okay, as long as it was no feety pajamas,
right, onesie, like that,
or the one guy walking around with the, the top open, like he,
yeah,
like he's in one of them Fabio ads or something.
What's that? Stella got a groove back?
Yeah,
but ain't nobody talking my old ass to go to nobody damn pajama party.
That's what.
And this dude was probably grown
right?
when I was born.
Nah, they don't get pajama party at my house.
You see what I'm saying? Pajama party, everybody wear pajama. That's just a cold word for a freakathon. It's supposed to be the new wave freaknik. They was gonna do the freak. Hey, the freaknik was in Atlanta.
Sure was.
Yes.
That's where it started, right?
I've been there too.
Oh man,
They was gonna have the freaknik in the hotel room, and a fight came out between Christopher Williams, too sweet, and really too sweet.
the sweetest.
I gotta find this on YouTube, man. I've been laughing all week on YouTube about the Scared Straight video somebody posted on Facebook. You right, man. Facebook is a mother, man. You sit on there.
Oh, the dude combed the hair?
Yes, I saw that. Yeah, I posted that. Yeah,
I saw that
What's
live.
that?
Really?
When the first time it was on TV, I was watching TV, and they said the kid was a racist. He hated black people. And I don't know if they told dude, but man, you see the brother like, man, I'm not combing your hair.
Yeah, the brother said, I'm not combing your hair.
He was combing, dude had napnosis. He didn't have nappy hair.
No,
he had napnosis, and he told him comb the hair on his chest.
Man. Hold on. Y'all going too fast now.
Man, I'm gonna start off with
a man told another man to comb the hair.
This is the same type of comb that he had in this little video.
The little black,
just like this. I'm telling you, I've been on it all week, man.
You remember Scared Straight? They used to come on.
Yeah,
It's come back on now. So they had some kids that was trouble. It was one white kid that was a racist, and that was his problem. And a black kid, I think his thing was he was doing drugs and stealing.
Yeah.
So they did the Scared Straight. So they had him in a room with the convicts. And one dude, he's an old dude. Hey, I want you to comb the hair on my chest. Man,
it was
scared straight. I would have been, man, I'm out of there at that point.
My brother said, I'm not combing the hair on your chest.
Right, thank you.
I just had to take that whooping. No, I'm not combing. I wish to God.
Man, I was laughing about
way.
it. You know, when I watch stuff like that, I watch it the first time and I get my good laugh off. Then I start watching what goes on around the whole thing, man. And did you see the brother when he told before he did it? He prepared himself because the other dude was getting in and talking about, man, I put my foot so far up your butt, you taste my shoelaces.
Yeah.
The dude just breaks out behind her, just opens his shirt up, man. You gonna comb my hair? He said it first, and then before he got up there, and then he gonna say, man, you gonna comb my hair on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and you gonna comb my hair on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
And he was delegating days to comb his chest hair.
And he said, you know what? Grab the comb. That's the name of it. Grab the comb. You got to check it out.
On that note, we're going to go to break.
Gotta pay these
oh
bills.
My goodness. Okay. Real thoughts, real people, real conversations.
No,
the
man.
Hood Point on the MSC Radio Network.
Work.
I got some
Taco.
plans for you. I'm glad
I know, oh my God, I know what we're gonna do. Oh, it's so delicious, I can almost taste it.
If you're looking for the best sub shop in town, look no further. Hanini Subs, located at 7310 Lorraine Avenue, is the place for you. Stop in for a cold cut sub, cheeseburger and fries, wingdings and fries, and so much more. And almost taste Hanini Subs at 7310 Lorraine Avenue is open 24 hours a day. Check them out on Facebook, facebook.com/burrito crazy. And if you mention MSC Radio Network, you'll get $1 off your meal. It's all good at Hanini Subs.
So damn good.
Yo, it's Woody. Now, I know a thing or two about women, and I want to help all the ladies out there take care of their men. Happy Endings Orgasmically Organic Massage Oil. Yeah, I said orgasmically organic, made right here in Cleveland. Now, no other product delivers this level of purity and performance. It's guaranteed to improve your overall experience and keeps that sensitive skin soft and smooth. Guys, don't be a tool. You're doing it anyway. Might as well do it right. Get your happy ending at happyendingsoil.com. That's happyendingsoil.com. Lakewood Computer, located at 14035 Madison Avenue in Lakewood, has it all. If you're in need of computer repairs or want to cut the cost of ink cartridges and printing supplies, count on Lakewood Computer in Lakewood, Ohio to provide it all. For
the past 5 years, Lakewood Computer has been providing you with a huge assortment of computer equipment and services at very competitive prices. Lakewood Computer purchases and sells pre-owned desktops, laptops, and related equipment, and they offer outstanding prices on aftermarket printing supplies, including toner cartridges and ink cartridges. With 29 years of professional experience, Lakewood Computer is highly confident in their ability to enhance your overall computing experience. Check them out online at joeslakewoodcomputer.com. That's joeslakewoodcomputer.com. Or give them a call toll-free, 855-580-0768. That's 855-580-0768.
I knew something was wrong when a little pretty white girl ran into a black man's arms.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network. Looking for reliable and affordable Shoutcast audio or video hosting? JWN Media offers complete Shoutcast hosting solutions for business or personal use. All plans come with full listener stats, custom web scripts for implementing your service into your existing website, full server control, super fast network, and huge bandwidth limits, a 99.5% uptime guarantee, and friendly, knowledgeable support personnel dedicated to making your hosting experience fun and easy. With plans starting at only $3 a month, you have no excuse not to get a server of your own. Plus, with the option to add auto DJ and on-demand services, you can be confident your station will be all it can be. Custom plans are also available at their website. Simply visit jwnmedia.com and click the Shoutcast hosting link to get started right now. If you have a product or service, let people know about it. Get your message out there and advertise on MSC Radio Network. It's easier than you think, and the whole planet is listening. Find out how you can advertise. Email Chris at morningshowcentral.com. Oh, great. Not another farm bill request. Check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/morningshowcentral. Denying one farm bill request at a time.
MSC Radio Network has just tweeted the following. This bowel movement won't come out. Check us out on Twitter at twitter.com/MSC Radio Network. User-friendly and ready to serve. MorningshowCentral.com. Call the show toll-free. 1-888-668-0742. You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network on MorningshowCentral.com.
Oh, wow. Language.
Okay, he was PMSing. You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network.
This is President Barack Obama, and you're listening to MSC Radio Network.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network. Heat 99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right. Jumping from one web host to another can be frustrating. Finding a good web host can be unnerving for even the most experienced of web designers. That's why Uncensored Net Noise has chosen P99 Technologies as its web hosting supplier. Established in 1999, P99 Technologies has evolved into a first-class web hosting provider. Its 99.9% uptime rivals many in the industry. That's why they offer their 30-day guarantee, no questions asked. For more information, go to P99.com. P99 Technologies will help you get started with your web presence with honest and expert customer service. P99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right. With hundreds of live weather products and layers and thousands of combinations, Weather Studio provides a professional graphics and store monitoring solution without complex user knowledge and without the industry standard price tag of $1,000 plus broadcast systems. Weather Studio displays a plethora of critical atmospheric and geophysical data on an interactive GIS-enabled computer map. Get your free 14-day trial of Weather Studio at their website, weatherstudio.paulmarv.com. That's weatherstudio.paulmarv.com. If you're looking for the best in musical equipment, recording gear, sound reinforcement, and more, Guitar Center has you covered. Guitar Center, located at 26635 Brook Park Road in North Olmsted, has the tools of your trade with the largest selection of music and sound gear in the area. They cater to your musical needs and have the knowledge to help you out. Guitar Center in North Olmsted. MorningshowCentral.com uses them. You should too. Need to know more? Go to GuitarCenter.com.
back. We are back.
Sir.
They killing me today, everybody, with all these stories. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we had to catch up a man Sean C over here on another story.
Everything I've said has been based on a true story.
I will verify
Everything.
it was true. This man actually got this. Got this kid the comb.
I told y'all.
Chest hair.
Grab the comb.
And he had taco meat. It wasn't like it had to like it wasn't like. Oh my
You better not hurt me.
Looked like a cotton field.
Oh man.
It looked like an old Isaac Hayes or somebody too. Like, wow, he just.
Gorilla in the house.
Grab the comb.
Grab the comb.
Oh, he remind me of Jerome on Martin back in the day.
Yes.
Hustle man.
Just yeah,
You pretty to
hustle
me, man.
Say he was gonna do some stuff to that dude.
Real life.
That's real life.
That's scary straight.
All week, man, I've been laughing at that, man. Last week we on the story we was on the Price is Right thing. With
Right.
no, that was the week before with the name something. Did you see that clip we posted? Name something that comes after the word pork.
Oh, you pine?
Yeah.
Oh, I saw it.
Yeah.
It was on Family Feud.
Yeah.
I saw it. And Steve said, I bet you all the money I got that ain't up there. Not pork chop. And then his mama, good answer.
Yeah, somebody co-signed that piece.
Steve said,
That's gonna be
but
number one.
that ain't no good answer.
Number one on YouTube.
And the father was a preacher. He probably said, oh, God, just take me away. Let me have a heart attack.
Yeah.
I got ignorant kid that said that pork, not pork chop, not pork roast, not pork and beans, pork you pine.
With a straight face.
With a straight face.
It was hilarious.
Very.
Man, well, I got a question here now, man. We done talked about all the teams. Well, we ain't really talked about the Indians, but
We ain't talking about the Browns bum behind you.
that's what I was leading to. The last time you explained to America out here about trying to tell them about Mr. Joe Banner. So it's been a year later.
Three Stooges.
Are you a prophet or something?
I
We have
like
him
to
back
You're a
again.
psychic.
I don't like to blow my own horn, but toot, toot, toot.
Blow that sucker.
Yeah, you.
I told
you called it.
And then all the media, see, they against me. They against me, and it's obvious why they're against me, for obvious reasons. I'm probably the only one over 6 foot tall. I'm the only one that wears suits to everything. I look good. I'm a little shade or two darker than everybody. I know why they hate me. But when I told the general public and the media about the little 5'4", you tell me what 5'4" boss you ever had that was a man, that was a good dude.
Can't name one.
There you go.
Can't name one.
You a
LMS
woman. I
always
bet
kicked
you
in.
can't name one.
Not a one.
I got my boss is pretty good.
How is he about 5'4"?
Yeah.
Well, he's the exception.
Yeah,
not
like I
the
say,
rule.
it's few. I will say, I ride with you. It's few and far between.
Yeah,
Like I say,
had-
he's just special.
I had one, and I wanted to just a couple times in the back, leave him up on the hook.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
I've had
I
that guy.
Anybody seen George?
I had one.
I seen him in the back.
And then he looked like a bootleg John Legend that made it worse. And me and him had words, and he called me a thug, and that's why I could kind of relate to Richard Sherman. He called me a thug. I said, well, bastard, how you gonna call me a thug? Thug don't have MBAs. Check my record.
Nice.
Check my record.
Smack.
I said, I had a 3.8 in grad school while doing a TV show and doing a radio show and working full time. And I still carried a 3.8.
You hear that?
I said, you have MBA by your name? You went to law school, but did you pass the bar? I said, you don't want to go ahead and go. I said, you gotta go blow for me, cut for me. You gonna be laying bleeding, Jack. I said, I do this for a living.
Yes.
You do this for whatever you want to do. I said, I ain't never let a midget beat me in nothing. You could even beat my hello.
Great.
Oh man,
This guy's a professional.
But I will also say this about the Browns, like I brought it up. I said, you look, and I said, everything with me ain't black and white. Some things are not black and white, but a lot of things are. And when you look at this guy, Mike Pettin's staff, he's hired 8 coaches. Mm-hmm. How many been black? You've done the research.
No. The number less than 1.
Now, every successful coach, whether they're college, even the ones that used to go into the black neighborhoods and get the kids to go to Benedictine or Central Catholic or St. Joe's, they would send a black guy first to clear the territory off and make sure everything was cool. Dean Smith did it. Mm-hmm. John Wooden did it. Every successful coach. Now you tell me how you gonna win with a 60% black team and you gonna probably have one token black coach and all those guys are gonna see that. And he's gonna get the least respect out of everybody. How you think you gonna win? And you just hired Kyle Shanahan as your offensive coordinator, who's been nothing but a walk behind his whole life.
Behind his daddy's coattails.
That's it. They said, well, he was offensive coordinator of the Texans. And what did the Texans do?
Nothing.
What did they do? Nothing.
And then he was with the Washingtons, because I don't use the name of their team because I ain't going to disrespect the Native Americans. What did he do with the Washingtons?
Nothing.
After Robert Griffin hurt his knee, and them guys knew that was their meal ticket, they was like trying everything. And then Robert, who, by the way, was guilty of some Uncle Tom foolery, if you will, because Donovan McNabb told him what was going to happen.
Yeah.
He said, man, I'm going to try. He said, I want to caucus with you. I want to talk to you and tell you what's going to happen. I don't need to talk to.
No, he was already on the plantation with the master already.
He sure was.
That was the master's puppet.
Exactly. The Shanahans had their hands so far up Robert Griffin's behind. Please, if he blew his nose, fingernails would come out. They was all like this. And then he gets hurt. And then it ain't the same one. I mean, he was grinning like Al Jolson when he was doing mammy. And he was like a modern day Al Jolson, and I don't respect anybody like that. And Donovan told him what was gonna happen. He said, man, you ain't gonna be the same. They gonna run you in the ground. He said, think about it. After John Elway retired, they've had 0 success. Mm-hmm. The old man and the son combined, 0 success.
True.
We talking about what, 20 years? Oh, I don't need to. You know, we all know brothers like that. Oh no, I don't need to cause any problems. Everything. The whole city turned their back on Robert Griffin III.
Yeah, he was the scapegoat.
And remember, then they start going at his father.
Yep, sure did.
Yeah, Dad just spoke out like, hey.
And what he was doing is what you would do for each.
Yeah, right.
What you would do for your son, what you would do for your child. I'm going to protect my child.
Exactly.
But if Griffin would have listened to Donovan, he wouldn't have. I mean, Adrian Peterson, you look at how Adrian Peterson is built, and you look and see how Robert Griffin is built. You can't do what Adrian Peterson does.
No, you can't.
It's genetics. Adrian Peterson's daddy is jacked.
Yes. Yes.
Robert Griffin's daddy is in shape to run some because he's been in the Army. But there's a difference between in shape and jacked.
Yes.
It's genetics. Adrian Peterson has big legs. Robert Griffin has toothpicks, like she said.
He's a little guy.
So how you think you're going to come back from an ACL like the man that's genetically gifted? You can't do it. But Shanahan's that's their meal ticket.
Pump his head up.
And what happened? I don't feel sorry for the Washington City. I mean, my girls stay there. Hey, baby, you know how I feel about your team anyway because of the name of the team. I don't like the Shanahans. I don't like Snyder. And I don't like Robert Griffin.
Yeah. I agree with you on that. I'm not a fan of them either, man. I'm not either.
And so now, then they.
So is Brendan Wheaton going to scramble next year?
For what team? But here's the funny thing is, Washington then hired Jake Gruden. What did Jake Gruden do?
He ain't done nothing.
All you got to do is know that was Andy Dalton's offensive coordinator in Cincinnati. The defense didn't let them down. The offense was horrible this year.
Yep.
Cincinnati would have been in the Super Bowl if they'd have had any consistent offense.
And they had all the weapons.
You got 2 beast tight ends. You got 3 good receivers. And you got 2 good running backs.
Yep.
The only weak link, and your line is pretty good. The only weak link you got is your quarterback.
And he's not bad. He just makes bad decisions.
I have a buddy that lives in Dayton. He tells me, man, they want him gone like yesterday.
Yeah, he's got to go now.
He's Brandon Wheaton almost.
Yeah, exactly. exactly. Well, he's better than we.
But then now this is the guy who couldn't get that offense together, but he's supposed to help Robert Griffin. Really? Come on, man. I can't wait. I'm so excited. But at the NFL, I'm excited about the draft, to see the Browns draft Johnny Manziel.
Yeah, Johnny Football.
Because they got if we draft Johnny, we'll get people on our side. And Oakland's like, those dummies are going to let Teddy Bridgewater fall to us.
Right.
But I'm going to tell you this. The best player in this draft is not a quarterback.
Say it.
Is a wide receiver.
Say it.
Oh, yes. I think we
Ask Ohio State who the best player in this draft is. Sammy Watkins is the best player in this draft by far.
Once again, like I said earlier, why we always got to be cute with our picks, man? Why can't we just draft the best available player and go with it?
Him and Gordon. Oh, my goodness.
You and Hoyer's a bum. If you tell me, people say, well, since you know so much, and I said I do. I said, I could do Mike Lombardi's job better than him. I promise you. I said, you ain't got to pay me nothing if I don't get you more wins next year. I work for you to give me my whole salary, give it to charity. Because if you give me what I got, how everything will fall in place, staying where I'm going to stay, because these dummies are quarterback star. My first pick, I would get Sammy Watkins at 4. At 26, I would come back and get Trey Mason.
Ooh.
And at 35, I'd get Taj Boyd. I ain't made a trade, but I done strengthened my team.
Ooh.
Because
I like that one.
people saying,
I like that too.
Because Trey Mason, I tell people, I said, look at Trey Mason. He got 2,000 yards last year.
Yes.
And think about it. Auburn wasn't a juggernaut. He didn't have Cam Newton playing quarterback.
They was keying on him, and he got that.
He was the only person that scared anybody on their offense. And he still got 2,000. What'd he get? 199 in the championship game? So you might as well say he got 200 in the title game?
Yes.
He hits the hole. He does Trent Richardson. What Trent Richardson does is he thinks. Trey Mason runs.
Right.
You get Trey, and then people say you don't draft a running back in the first round. That's irregardless of whatever people think. If you got a talent like that, and like I said, you got Sammy Watkins and Josh Gordon and Jordan Cameron. You could go ahead and let Devon Best smoke all the weed he want.
Yeah.
Take all the time you need, player.
Maybe he needed that. That's why he dropped all those passes.
There was obviously something wrong.
Right.
And I hope he gets well.
Yeah, he'll be okay.
But when you got Sammy Watkins on one side and Josh Gordon and Jordan Cameron, and you got Trey Mason in your backfield, who you gonna double?
Nobody.
You've just pretty much shrunk the defense on any play, because your safety can't play in the box.
Nope.
Because you got 2 beasts on each side.
We going over the top. We going over the top on everybody.
But Mike Lombardi is not as smart as me, and Joe Banner is not as smart as me. And
Three Stooges.
Oh, you insulting the Three Stooges. and that's Larry. That ain't even counting. That's when Shemp was with him when they wasn't that good.
Shemp and what was the other? Curly Joe. The other
Curly Joe wasn't the real Curly.
Right.
That Curly Joe.
I
don't understand him, man.
And then the baseball team. Well, this is something that's real. They might catch a break because Ubaldo Jimenez hasn't signed a contract yet. The money he thought he was gonna get, he ain't got.
He ain't getting it
because they want to see more than 1 year.
Yep.
And they may humble up and get him back for a year or two, and then it makes sense because how you gonna lose 2 starters? You lost. You will lose Jimenez. And you lose the lefties. What's his name? Can't think of his name.
They said not in baseball mode.
He came from Tampa. Well, he was a 5 starter, but he was still effective because they signed him to a minor league contract.
Casimir?
Scott Casimir.
Right, Scott. Right, okay. I'm like, I got to draw a blank there. Yeah,
Scott Casimir.
Right, Scott Casimir.
So how you gonna lose 2/5 of your rotation? And then.
And if you don't get things right, you might lose your boss hog if you don't pay Masterson his money that he wants. You might lose him at the end of the year.
Which is funny though, because Masterson still hasn't pitched like a 1.
Right, exactly.
He has glimpses, but I mean, they got a couple of people in the farm system, but they got to find a place for Santana.
Yeah.
And Nick Swisher, no matter what, all that. What's up, bro? How you doing, bro? What's up, bro? Bro, this. You didn't produce.
You didn't.
Not for the not for making the money.
He was just a heart and soul. He was just here to be
for the money that he. I said it before. For the amount of money that he is getting paid, he is supposed to be batting better than what he was. I don't need 15 home runs. You were supposed to be hitting me 20 to 30 home runs. Supposed to be hitting me close to 300. I don't care about your shoulder. Then sit down, get your shoulder together, so when you come back, you can give me my 20 to 30 home runs that I paid you to do. But no.
And you know, and all that, hey bro, we're doing good, bro. All that, bro. Man, don't miss me with all that.
Yeah.
Produce, bro.
That's it.
Victories.
But my problem with the signing with him was the same thing I had against Paul Kruger. I'm like, why would you give Paul Kruger all this money? Is when he was the person that they had to focus on, he didn't do anything.
Right.
He got most of his sacks after Terrell Suggs came back, and he was like the man that they didn't focus on.
Right.
In Cleveland, he proved he is exactly what we thought he was. The same way with Swisher. Swisher never had to be the man in the Yankees.
Right.
Because you had Derek Jeter. You had Bernie Williams, because he was still playing it. You had a lot of guys that took all the pressure off of this guy.
Right. Texera, the first baseman, was there. You got
so you were afterthought.
Well, Cano, you got this go up and down the line. You got guys, you just filling in the guys because they need to put somebody in outfield in the right field. So that's where you go.
But I'm gonna leave you with this about the baseball team. It's a travesty that you're putting a statue of Jim Thome when, at best, and I'm gonna be generous, he was the 4th best player of the teams in the 90s.
Yes.
Albert Bell was the man that drove the engine.
Yes.
Kenny Lofton was the 2nd best.
Yep.
And even though he choked in the World Series, they never would have got there without Jose Mesa.
Yep.
Definitely.
So how is Thome, who left the team in free agency, same way Albert Bell did, why are they putting a statue of him?
What's those other 3 got in common?
Well, hey, same way why ain't got a statue of Larry Doby? In fact, why there's not a statue?
What all them guys got in common?
Larry Doby first.
Exactly.
Larry Doby.
What brother? I mean, and this is something that I even take some blame for, and I actually had to address this on myself. You ain't got nothing named after Jim Brown in this whole
anywhere.
City. They have a Greater Cleveland Sports Hall of Fame that he's not even in it.
Good. What?
But Joe Charbonneau. Yeah. But Joe Charbonneau is.
Yeah.
Super Joe? Get out of here.
Yeah.
So we have to, if we don't recognize our own, and after talking to Jim, I kind of know it really wouldn't, if his community did something, but I'm like, that's why I'm going to start a petition, at least 147, because when we moved in the Mount Pleasant area, Jim Brown was the neighborhood hero. Because the Browns actually stayed in black neighborhoods back then, We should name 147th or one of those streets as Jim Brown Way. And have a statue of him so people can know what Jim Brown was about. He didn't go to the suburbs. He was right there in the city. And it's a travesty that he doesn't have anything in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Nothing. But you got a statue of Jim Thome, a bum.
Jim. Wow, that's fast. Man, I did not know.
Cleveland
I never
politics.
thought about that. Jim Brown does not have
nothing. I've been arguing that for the longest, man. I'm like, why is it taking so long for them to put a statue outside of the stadium? But he has nothing here in this.
And you want to hear a kicker?
Nothing.
Guess where Larry Doby Way is? The little bitty alley that's right by Jacobs Field.
Yep.
That's Larry Doby Way.
And he should have a statue, a big statue. A lot of people don't even know who Larry Doby is, though. That's another...
Bob Feller, I can't argue, should have a statue.
Yeah.
But Jim Thome?
Yeah, no.
Come on, man. No. Albert Bell should have a statue before Jim Thome. Because when you look at that lineup, Jim Thome didn't have no pressure.
No.
You can even argue that Manny Ramirez, young Manny, was more important than Thome did.
Thome was, yes.
Oh, yeah, by far. I say it conclusively, yeah, Manny was definitely
Roberto Alomar was more important than Jim Thome. Yeah.
Sandy
Alomar was more important than Jim Thome. Yeah. But again, with all of the lineages, what all of that got in common?
Yes.
That's fascinating.
Makes you think, don't it, man?
Yeah,
And it's supposed to be this year, the statue.
Yeah, it's supposed to be this year.
Yeah, they're supposed to.
I wish they would send me a letter. Say come. I'm like,
Come on
why?
out. Watch this.
He left twice.
Right.
My wife, she's my rock. You're rocking a weary land, right? I guess you're going to sing a gospel song now. Trout mouth bastard, you.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That is so crazy.
Well, I've enjoyed this performance.
Say,
man,
Man.
I spit the fire and brimstone, but trust and believe it was the truth.
So I'm glad we
That's
could
all
come
right.
give you an outlet. You come here and just vent. We love
Right.
that.
I do that. Eric can tell you I do it on Facebook all the time.
Yes, he does.
Well, before we go to
appreciate it.
call it on air, I would like to shout out to Reggie Clemens' group. They have a ladies' night out at Emerald Isle tonight. They have a drink special all night. If you want to go out, have fun, go to Emerald Isle, 22752 Lakeshore Boulevard, right next door to Lakeshore Cinema.
That's what's up. Shout out to Reggie Clemens.
Yeah.
Yes.
Great
yes,
guy.
yes.
All right.
Man, well, first, I
Guess we outta
personally,
here.
right, I just want to
Okay,
personally,
go
man,
ahead.
my big brother, man, y'all just don't know, this my man right here, man, 50 grand. I love this brother dearly over here, man.
you too,
And,
bro.
know, when we in
nice.
church, man, it's kind of funny, man. And we ain't got to say nothing. We just meet eyes. He be way in the back. I be up in the choir standing. What's up, bro?
Yeah, 'cause I be trying to sneak in because I'm late every Sunday. Then I go.
But man,
thank y'all for having me.
man, thank you, man.
It's always a pleasure.
Anytime,
And you
anytime.
can't come back. You can't.
Yeah, I don't know where you got
More
that
than
memo
welcome.
from. That must be some other show or something. They
Right.
didn't want you to come
It'll-
on.
it'll
That's
be
some
next year
tomfoolery.
When I thank y'all.
Oh, real quick, I want to give a shout out to Get It Poppin' Radio. They had us on as guests Wednesday. It was a lot of fun. Crazy story. Frog and insulin. That's all I got to say. Shout out to DJ Ball. That's all. You want to close us out?
Yeah, man.
Go for it, man.
On behalf of the Hood Point, I didn't even shout out my man G Host,
Yes.
David Jordan, and Keith Allen.
Yes.
They working and handling in business, man. And
Make those
you know,
donuts.
I'll see them. I'll see them later though. So
Yes, yes.
like I said, it's still my birthday. I'm still partying. I've been partying since yesterday. Shout out to my sister whose birthday was yesterday as well. We're gonna have fun.
Yes.
I want to thank y'all for everybody on behalf of the Hood Point, Audrey, Sean, Delvis. This is the Hood Point every Saturday, 2 p.m. Check us out from the Morning Show Central Radio Network.
Yes.
Holla.
The Hood Point. Happy birthday.
Let's go, Seahawks.
You don't mind that. And wanna be down with the brandy sipper, swabbing, debonair, east